Hello everyone. I think we are live, maybe. Um, Let me know if the audio is good. Well, as good as it can be, I guess. And sorry you are watching my YouTube stream duplicated, because I don't have the luxury of a second monitor. So, yeah, that's kind of it. Um, so, yeah, IRONROTH episode 3 is coming, soonish, I hope. So I hope everyone enjoyed the trailer that I posted yesterday at a kind of unconventional time as usual. But yeah, uh, that's it. So yeah, today we're gonna be making a model for Belis Belisra Belisra Starbreeze. I have here a couple pictures to use as sort of a basis. And yeah, that's kind of the objective for today. At least getting an idea of what we're gonna do for her. And start the model at least. So yeah, as usual, if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. Maybe you wanna see something like a model I've made before, I can probably showcase it as well. If you have just some random question in general, I'll probably be answering that as well, because I am not charismatic, so I'll be silent most of the time if I'm not answering. So yeah. So what I usually do first is that I go ahead and open the Wowhead model viewer, and kind of explore the options I have. Um, for example, for the skirt, I already have this in mind, which isn't in the model viewer yet, so I'll just be exporting that. And now I gotta figure out the rest. It's very literally just this. Okay. Don't call me a nerd, I'll cry. Is this it? I can't tell. Hmm. Goat's slightly better. Well, these markings are horrifying. Who would wear these? I have no idea why it's... I think I already skipped the right one. I'm very confused. Did this? No. I think it's these ones, right? They look kind of different. Hmm. Oh, I can swap them later. Please. No, it's fine. It's bizarrely common how inconsistent skin colors are in WoW. Here she's pink, here she's like a faded purple, and here she's basically gray. Whatever. And yes, we will see the Blood Elves eventually. Maybe in episode 4, we'll see. Oh yeah, don't get me started on Thrall. His photorealistic skin color. It's kind of ridiculous. That is also true. Yeah. Sylvanas has 5 hair colors. Arthas has 2 eye colors. Um, And yeah, there's plenty of examples like that. Oh yeah, and I guess Varian stopped going out in the sun, like, after Mop. And I think weirder than her being a night elf is her wearing a robe. That is very bizarre to me. Hmm. Concerning. To be fair, Sylvanas aside, the classic High Elves had kind of a unique aura to them that it's kind of lost in the later iterations. Not that I want them back, but I don't know. Just think it's fun. They had a different model. I don't think I need anything else from here. I literally export her naked. She has very blood elfish eyebrows. They're very straight. Maybe you can stretch these. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I wonder if we can remove her bangs. Or we can give her some gloves too. Speaking of Van Cleef, that's actually one of the people I could have done today, but Come on, don't forget about Lirath, the third Windrunner. I mean, maybe? I don't think there's a lot of room to throw her in for now, but maybe someday? I don't know. Look, Windrunner Spire was a steal, okay? Can you blame him? I mean, I think the answer's pretty clear. But maybe that's just me. That's a close second. That's a close second. Also, if anyone happens to remember how the Ardenweald guys are called in WoW Model Viewer, I'd very much appreciate it. Because I completely forgot. I could swear it was Fawn, but I guess not. Do I want all of this? Or... Oh, is it not with a W? Is it with an U? Okay, that explains it. Because I was typing phone like this. Is that not how you type it? Am I going crazy? Hmm. But you are right. I have some good drip. I should use it more often. Hmm. Ah, there we go. These are not ears, come on. And what are the centaur guys called? I think they also have some interesting armor that could work. I don't think that's what they're called in a model viewer. Let me check. No. There we go, thank you. Hmm. I like that, yes. Yeah, like, WoW file names are kind of strange. Yeah, that's like very normal, and there's like a good few cursed ones. Like Abomination. I think it's something like Meat Golem or something. And sometimes there's like even typos in the names, which is kind of funny. Oh, first crash of the day, let's go. Yeah, it might be Flash Golem, yeah. But yeah, fact of the matter is it's hardly consistent. Which makes it very hard to find certain models. Hmm. Men are warriors and women are archers. Okay, that's certainly a choice. Um, no, we don't really use stuff from Reforged because it just clashes too much with the style. Um, Stuff from Heroes of the Storm can kind of be adapted still, but stuff from Reforged is too different, at least in my opinion. Yeah, I guess you become a little less racist when people are dying all around you, but yeah. Oh wow, it's kind of perfectly sized. Yeah. Hmm. Interesting. And I completely forgot to export her with the Scythe of Elune. Hmm. Wait, does this actually have a gap? The hell? I've cursed. Why is this so high up? It's cursed. Oh. I don't know, the Sun River incident is kind of weird since Chronicles. Was it Chronicles? That they went to the thing that, oh, there were no civilian casualties in Dalaran, which kind of takes away from the whole event. Oh yeah, I don't know. Would be interesting, but I guess there's not really that much point anymore. It's kind of embarrassing to be doing on stream, but I think I'll literally have to remove her ass. Looks kind of weird. Oh well. We can go here and steal this. Perfect. Exactly what I feared. I think they'll not address that at all. Verisa will, like, just be there, if she is at all. Hey Mist, glad you could join us watching me kind of awkwardly fix up a new model. Yeah, and surprisingly enough, that trailer only has scenes from about, I'd say like 10 minutes of the episode. All the rest, surprise. Kind of strange here. Uh, will we be getting another Arthas flashback? Like, not animated. Maybe like a mention, or maybe like a fully in-game thing. But I doubt we'll actually get like proper Arthas moment, which is for the best. Yeah. He's dead. Let him be. Why is there a literal hole in the hair? I hate WoW models sometimes. Like, this is actually criminal. I mean, I probably won't use that Liadrin model since it's quite old. By the time she shows up, I assume the alpha will be out, so I'll be using parts from. But I'm glad I called the circlet. I was kind of vindicated by that. I mean, can't people wear circlets anymore? It's look better. Still love the color transition here, but we'll have to live with it. Oh yeah, those disgusting kids. I really don't like how they look. I mean, yeah, they do, but not sure they will. But I mean, I'm down to be surprised. Like, it's it's mainly the faces that kind of bother me. I'm really not a fan. Because otherwise they're, I don't know, they're fine. I kind of prefer the aura they had. I think it was in the BC models. I like had their unique thing going. Yeah, the female ones use the orc skeleton. But the males use the troll ones, but I don't know, there's something off about them. I can't really put my finger on what. And it's not just the noses, it's like they're too buff. But like the Amani model from Cataclysm, or is it, no, I think it's Mop. It doesn't look like that, so I'm not really sure what happened there. No, I don't mean they're too buff, but like they're too buff for that skeleton, if that makes sense. It's like they're meant to be buff. But I don't know. Looks kind of strange. I think it's their arms that are too close to their bodies. So I don't know. When you're a big guy, you kind of walk with your arms more spread out, you know. I like her new model. It's kind of the look we had for her before. But her skin color is like lighter for some reason, and her hair is also a different color for whatever reason. But otherwise I like it. I especially like the new chest plate they gave her with the silver moon icon and all that. I think it's pretty cool. True. But that still makes me wonder why Zul'jin himself is so inconsistent. Like, sometimes he's scrawny, sometimes he's upright, sometimes he has no tusks for whatever reason, and sometimes he even has 5 fingers. So, I don't know. I don't know. Guess we'll see in time. I mean, change is inevitable with an MMO. Um, you know, as long as the change brings something good with it. I'm generally fine with it. Because people complain a lot about retcons and whatnot, but like, let's be honest, Warcraft is built on retcons. I mean, we gotta manage our expectations in that regard. And I don't even mean this in a bad sense, like retcons aren't necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes they kind of need to happen, because lore you make in the 90s doesn't always age great. Look, I kinda love that picture of him in Warcraft Adventures, it's hilarious. I keep posting it when people talk about Soldier. Great. I mean, but I'm not the most educated in comics, but like, I don't know, they make it like a big thing with prizes and whatever. But they kind of make a big show out of it, like, and stuff like Warcraft just happens. I think it's kind of a different context. Yeah, good news. I kind of hate timeline transcending dimensions, but in a good sense, that means the jailer is dead in Ironroth, so we don't have to worry about him anymore. Because it's kind of hilarious that we kind of have to consider him for all the years before he supposedly dies. Which I'm not even pissed about, it's kind of funny actually. I mean, in a lot of like real cultures and fantasy cultures, cutting your hair kinda usually has its symbolic meanings and whatnot. So that's not too surprising. Yeah, I've kind of actually been wondering, like, does Zoval talk with like thousands of Sylvanas? Does she only talk with our Sylvanas? Do all other Sylvanas just get ghosted after he dies? Does he like dedicate himself to one after a certain point? Kind of bizarre to think about. Hmm. I don't want to give her shoulder pads. How do you guys feel about that? Does she? Hmm. I guess I was in the old wiki, maybe it's different now. Let me see. Oh god, I don't like this at all. And she has different markings now. Okay. Whatever. Do I wanna take anything from this? Maybe we could do the let's see how it comes together. Because I mean, I personally like taking inspiration of like multiple versions of character. I think it makes for a more interesting final result. Like for example, recently with for example, recently with the Lorna model, I kind of grabbed her current looks like color palettes and applied it here. But for example, I also took a lot from the face from the comics, so that she looks less like a test tube, because in retail they have the same skin color, the same eye color, and the same hair color, and a very similar hairstyle. While in the comics, Lorna has kind of a darker complexion. Her hair is kind of like a very dark reddish brown. So, kind of, I don't know. I think it's useful to always go to multiple sources to make, especially when I'm trying to make something a little more transformative with IRONROTH that isn't meant to like represent a very specific era of a character. Hmm. Yeah, and it's kind of what I also did from my end when. Um, is this it? Yes, it is. It's kind of like his BFA model, but with this thingy. I don't know what it's called. From his Legion model. I also made him like quite a bit less bulky, so he looks a bit less like a generic human. I removed some armor pieces from the legs, kind of give him a more like leaner look, I guess. I mean, you've seen the Verisa in episode 1, but I can open it for a second. Verisa. Yeah, for her it's like, I don't know, mostly straightforward. I mostly used her Hearthstone art as a reference. I kinda stole some pieces from Illyria, like the boots and the gauntlets. From the other Illyria model, I got the chest plate thingy. These shoulder pads, I think they're like Silvermoon guards, not sure. The Thasdara quiver, Shadowland Sylvanas's cloak, and that's kind of it. And yeah, I made a little locket as well from the human customization. But yeah, I kind of to be kind of cursed if Valyria shows up and like Valyria is like wearing half her look, but that's not really a concern for now. I'm kind of feeling this thing. Yeah, it was the Kyrian tabard. That's kind of why I used the Illyria chest plate to hide the Kyrian symbol. Yeah, I actually debated giving Sylvanas a locket as well, but I don't think she would use it, so I elected not to. Yeah, I also did some mixing for Sylvanas. Sylvanas mop. I mostly used the new Trader's Post Sylvanas armor because it worked pretty well. Um, I used the like skin texture from her Shadowlands model. I think I made it a little bluer, I'm not super sure. And yeah, that's kind of it. I also had to hide her belly, which kind of is a reference to her Legion model. But I kind of had to hide it because the Shadowlands texture didn't really have an exposed belly, so rip on that. And yeah, I also have the other technique that I kind of use to layer clothing, especially for certain characters. So yeah, they kind of have two layers of clothing to give them a little bit more volume to their models. I think it helps sell that they're not really player characters, even though they are. Oh yeah, and I guess the cape is from the regular model. I mean, honestly, I think she'll just look the same as she did in Shadowlands. Like the final look, the like ranger general-ish look. But we'll see. The Dark Rangers. Oof, that's gonna be hard to find. Forsake. Okay, that was easy. Oh no, there's not a lot to say on them. They're missing some. Basically, it is the like regular Dark Rangers set, but I gave them the old deer gauntlets and boots, just to add some more like 3D element, because otherwise, oh, and this like Rykul quiver, I think. Uh, I mean, I think a recolor could save her final model. Because, I don't know, I don't like spiky Sylvanas from Shadowlands. Looks not like her, I guess. And Taurus Shaman. I know that one. Like, not off the top of my head. Oh, is it like the remake? What? Oh, I think I used these for my Sarfang video. I think I'm not tripping. I think I did. You guys are gonna kill me. Yep, I did. but at least I removed the little feather thingies, so I hope you guys hate me a little less. No, I'm gonna give them all realistic human eyes. There'll be no more glowing eyes. I actually hate eye glows, and it's not a thing I use in all my characters. I mean, I do have that old Liadrin model, but that won't be the one I use when she shows up. Because I made a couple. When she shows up, she'll 100% have a different look. That'll probably use her new model as a base. But I'll probably be changing some things like reverting her hair color, maybe her skin color. We'll see. I don't know. Haven't thought about it yet because I don't have access to that model. So no point losing sleep over it. It's still the funniest thing ever that my video made you cry. I'm hilarious. Who knows? Only time will tell. I don't know, I kind of dig the shoulder pad. Damn. The thighs are too big to wear this. Oh, let's see what we... I mean, as for audio dramas, it kind of depends a lot on what the writers themselves are interested in. So, you know, if someone wants to tell that story, someone will. someone doesn't, they won't. Because, I mean, at least personally, I've wanted the Zandalari story for like ever since episode 1, but no one wants to write it, so there's no Zandalari story. Kind of as simple as that. Yeah, and that's exactly the point of the audio dramas. It's a much lighter medium in times of workload, and it really helps make the world deeper, because you can tell anything. You can tell a story about big characters, and you can tell a story about literally no one. And at the end of the day, they all end up enriching the world a little more, which is the big point. And I mean, not a lot of people end up watching them, but I enjoy making them, so. And I hope the writers enjoy it too. But yeah, that's really kind of the point, is to make the world a little richer and a bit more alive. And I hope you guys realize I'm spending a ridiculous amount of time on this model for her to show up for like 30 seconds at most. Which isn't news for me, because I usually go a bit over. But is it? I mean, I'm not. It's not 30 seconds like like front and center. It's like 30 seconds including like just being in the background. But I mean, that's not news to me. I like literally made the Shokia model, and she's like on screen for a single shot. And she's not even on the script. I just thought I'd put her there. I mean, I think for this episode we can blame Kaiser for most of the characters I'll spend a ridiculous amount of time on that'll show up for like 20 seconds, but I mean, it's work done ahead of time, since they'll show up later. I mean, not really the case for Belisra here, but we'll get more Night Elf stuff eventually, but it's not the priority right now. Because we know they're probably kicking ass on their own, that's kind of their stuff. Well, until World of Warcraft anyways. Yeah, episode 2 is like... You were like, okay, what if we put every orc ever in this video? And what if they only had one line each? But to be fair, he might have written those characters in, but I was the one who told him like, do this scene like this. He just had a pick of his favorite random characters. Wait, where the hell is this song from? Oh, it's the... Okay. Not all of them. Some of them legitimately just had one line. Agragosh never had more than one line in episode 2. I mean, at least with the audio dramas I can get I can get off with just doing their upper body. True, that is true. Which is kind of funny because I think it was kind of the most irrelevant out of them all. And we kind of just pivot him with like being the second general. Wait, I shouldn't say this probably. Yeah, anyways. He's in episode 3. I mean, is it that big of a spoiler considering the title he had? I mean, he's there. That's not a spoiler. I mean, yeah, maps are a lot of work. For like my personal TTRPG campaign, I'm also working on revamping a map I made like a good few years ago, and it takes time. That yeah. No, what is it called? Yeah, it's or not. Did it not have a text? Oh, I think I got it from a model viewer. Hmm. Hmm. Kinda didn't want to have to open it. I think I might have. See if I find something else. Oh, maybe we got yours. Yeah, I think I have to open model viewer X. That I do not like at all. Let it be known. The fell totem. I mean, I don't want to say no, but not really in the plans now. Because like, we have to make certain choices, otherwise it's too bloated. Like, we can't just bring in the Dragon Isles. We can't just bring in the Broken Isles. Like, to a certain point, it then gets too bloated all at the same time. So we kind of have to be careful. what we bring in, especially since we're kind of still starting out in a way. Valyria, probably. Probably. I think she's an easy character to throw in, especially given her connection to the Rings. I think it's an easy enough inclusion, but also not any specific plan so far. Yeah, I think I posted it on B-Sky, and I actually have something interesting to show in that regard. I don't think Nox is here in the chat, but I'll show it anyway. It's just a work in progress, but it's certainly looking like something. But basically, the idea is for her to have a mask covering part of her face, and I asked Nox if she'd be interested in making a custom mask. Rabbit. This is just a placeholder because it was part of a weapon. And I still don't have the model done. We were just working on the mask a bit. But yeah, it's kind of looking something like this for now. Still needs a bit of tweaking. But yeah, that's kind of the idea, to be kind of a reference to the Forsaken's broken mask. Yeah, that's certainly gonna be something fun to explore when the time comes. I mean, probably not fun for them, but you know what I mean. Well, as for the status of the Night Elves, all I can say is what was said in episode 2, so not much. I mean, it is in the process of dying. It's not like fully dead yet. Is there hope? Who knows? I'll say one thing. There's no hope uh, for Garrosh's Horde to fix it. Because they're just not nice to the elements at all. Well, he did say that and then he died, so I'm not sure how, yeah. I mean, he doesn't realize that's exactly the problem. He has the same issue as his father. He can't see what's right in front of him. That hell scream ego, I suppose. Yeah, speaking of which, Kaiser, I should probably get wrapped up relatively soon too, so yeah. I'm just gonna finish up placing all the stuff. Cause I think I like where I'm going. Um I mean, yeah, in a sense, if you look at the Blood Elves and the Forsaken, they're kind of like the... I don't think black sheep is the right term, but they kind of always stood apart in a sense. Not only geographically, but also kind of who they are, so... Being put in the position that they are in, is it really that surprising that they kind of go isolationist. Not sure I would go that far, but yeah, they kind of have their own shit. I mean, I think any traditional sense of factionalism is kind of a bit different in IRONROTH because, well, Thrall's Horde doesn't really exist anymore, and the Alliance is very shattered at the moment. I never noticed the eyebrows were asymmetrical. Kinda weird. I mean, yeah. We kind of used a couple elements of the like scrapped concept of the mongrel horde for episode 2. You see Quillbore, you see kobolds, you see ogres. And I feel like I'm forgetting someone I also added. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, they are not really there of their own volition. No, there were no nulls in episode 2. Neither were trogs. I think there was no one else. Might have just been the Quillbor, the ogres, and the kobolds. Hmm. I mean, yeah, they lost the siege. That horde kind of doesn't really exist in any sense anymore. Yeah, but it's like not really a faction. It's more so a group, really. I mean, as episode 2 noted, Magath is the boss, so take that as you will. Yeah, the ideas, definitely. Especially in the quote unquote now, because they kind of imply things have been depressing for a bit. That they, they always reunite for whatever, but nothing really changes. Until now. I mean, Ungoro is not really relevant to IRONROTH, so honestly we haven't really thought about that. I prefer the true-ish horde. I'm not feeling the chest piece, we might have to swap it out completely. But otherwise I'm pretty happy with the base. I think we have the vibe. Yeah, the post time skip. This picture has crazy aura. No? Anyways. I mean, the elves don't really like each other all that much, so it doesn't really make sense. I mean, IRONROTH is still based on game canon, so if they don't like each other in game canon, there's not really any reason for them to feel differently. I mean, there's nothing wrong in changing things for the sake of changing, but at least in IRONROTH we're kind of doing it in the way that we want the things that are different to have a reason behind it, if that makes sense. Anyways, I think we pretty much have the base going, so I'll only need to do the recolors, maybe find a new chest piece, because I'm really not feeling this one. And yeah, I think we'll have to end it off here for today, because I'd rather not mess up my sleep schedule too much, so thank you to everyone who joined us. And yeah, hopefully I'll do this more times, because I'm not really super talkative, so yeah. But yeah, anyways, again, thank you very much, and see you, good night, good day, whatever time it is.